YouTube and Snapchat and Rumble and fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Happy Friday, fuckers! What better way to wrap a week up than with another sphincter spasming episode of your favorite internet sensation with Libation Friday Wrap-Up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. It's fucking hot outside. It's like, he said it was like 93 degrees today, but with the humidity and everything, it would feel like a fucking 100. And when it's a hot summer day, there's only one thing that you need to cool you off. An ice cold beer. And today's libation is a Montauk Summer Ale. Now, I know you're thinking, but Tommy, wait a minute. You're a Yuengling guy. I am. God knows Yuengling Light is a frequent flyer in my cooler all summer long, especially at the beach. But every so often, I like to switch it out for a different beer, just for shits and giggles. There's not a lot of beers that I like, but there are a few alternatives that I do enjoy partaking of. Every so often, I like a Coors Banquet. I'm no stranger to throwing a couple of Land Sharks in the cooler. I love my Italian beers, Peroni, Moretti, Forza, which if you haven't tried by now, you should. It's a fairly new, I don't know if it's new in Italy, but it's new here in the States. It's an Italian lager, fucking lights out. And this. There's just something about Montauk Summer, and I've been drinking Montauk Summer Ale since before Montauk beers really got popular. Okay, I discovered them in Montauk before, when they were just a small little regional brewery right there in Montauk, before they even made it out of Montauk. So I've been drinking this beer for quite a while, and they have different varieties and everything, but this one's the best. And there's just something about Montauk Summer Ale in the summer. It really is summer in a can. Especially if you're sitting on the beach and you just, that's the best sound in the world, isn't it? And it's just something about this when you crack it open on the beach. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it tastes kind of like summer or the beach in a can. Like, it doesn't taste like salty or briny, but yet when you take a sip, you get that beach vibe. I can't explain it, but let me tell you something. It is a damn good beer, for something that isn't a Yuengling. And just, I wanted to put it in a glass just so you can see. Look at the color of that. I mean, that is a beautiful looking beer right there. Okay? Nice, perfect head right there. Half inch. That's the way you want it. Boom. Okay. Azalu to drink up and be somebody. Happy summer, kids. And summer's basically fucking over. I mean, it was over for me on July 5th. But, I mean, shit. You go into Target, they got Christmas shit out already. They got pumpkin spice stuff out already. So, good way to kick the summer off or say farewell with a nice cold one. One more time. Damn good beer. A little bitter, nice, a little hoppy. Go get yourself a 6-pack. All right. What a fucking week it's been, man. Holy shit. So, how about them Summer Olympics, huh? So they had the opening ceremony last Friday. Wow. More on that later on, but who knew being a chick with a dick was an Olympic event? Didn't see that one coming. Oh, and of course, the Listeria thing is still in full effect. Boar's Head is pulling all of their cold cuts. I mean, apparently a fucking bologna sandwich now will give you the squirts. All right, I'm afraid to go into a fucking deli and order a sandwich. In the summertime, I don't eat a lot because it's too hot, especially on a day like that. So if I do eat something, I just want something quick like a fucking sandwich. So I basically live off of fucking cold cuts. I've been eating fried eggplant all week. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. Jesus Christ. You can't even get a goddamn sandwich anymore. Listeria, Manvafongo. Oh, and earlier today, I'm standing outside sweating, smoking a cigar. Why? I didn't even finish it because it was so fucking hot. And I told you guys about these Chinese people that live in the area that raid people's garbage pails at night looking for fucking cans. Well, I'm standing outside and I see two of them. They're like cockroaches. I see two of them walk past me. And it's like, I think they climb into the donation boxes to get dressed. Like they can't dress them. They don't dress right. Like the guy was wearing like a fucking polo shirt, sweatpants, and flip. It's 103 degrees, okay? He must smell like an egg roll. Sweatpants, a polo shirt, and flip-flops, and he's dragging a hand truck with like an empty plastic bag bungee to it. And then right behind him, I guess is his wife, I don't know, this little Chinese broad, okay, with an umbrella, like that's going to do anything for the fucking humidity, dragging one of those old lady carts with a couple of empty plastic bags in it. And she's wearing this lavender t-shirt. It was from a black funeral. You know, like they put like the picture of like the person that died on it and they hand out t-shirts to everybody because God forbid anybody wears a fucking suit to a wake. So she had like in memory of this like old black lady. She was wearing sweatpants and orange slides with smiley faces on them. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What has happened? Okay? I mean, between the fucking Islamic Center on the corner, and then you got COVID jockeys around the block, fucking raiding people's garbage pails. What, in 20 years from now, when this fucking place turns into Flushing, and everyone wants to know how the fuck that happened, please, come back to this fucking episode, and you're gonna say, oh shit, Tommy was fucking right. Look, again, he called it. On a different note, today would have been my father's 85th birthday. Imagine that. So, happy birthday, Pop. All right, kids, Kamala, Listeria, and balls. Hang on, baby. We're going in on the persecution of Trump. So, Democrats are back at it, baby. Google is suppressing searches on the Trump assassination. They want you to forget that it even happened. They want you to forget that they even tried to kill this man. Yeah, that's right, I said it again. Okay? Let's start a running list on how the Democratic Party has already begun cheating in this election. Okay? Because they like to say, oh, we didn't cheat, it was a fair election. Let's start a running list right now, okay? Number one, the media. Kamala, and at the minimum, Biden's inner circle knew about Biden's condition and lied and gaslit the entire country. Okay? 2, they refused to have a Democratic primary, so RFK had to run as an independent. Okay? Number 3, once they knew Biden had no chance at winning either before or after the debate, they forced him out. Not because of his condition, but because they knew he couldn't win. They were perfectly content with leaving him in, still all fucking X's and O's in his head, okay? If they thought he could win. Number 4, they appointed who they wanted as a candidate without a single person getting to vote on it, therefore disenfranchising every single person who voted in the last Democratic primary, all in the name of democracy. Number 5, Google and Facebook are already censoring and causing election interference. Okay, they're trying to erase Kamala's past. All the stupid things that she said and done. They're just like it didn't exist. They're trying to make you forget that Trump took a fucking bullet because the Democrats interceded with the Secret Service. Okay? But I'm sure there'll be much more shit. But like I said, I just wanted to get the list started now. Okay? So there. You heard it here first. Okay, kids, on another Biden blunder. Well, Biden has been MIA. Except for trying to change the Supreme Court and adding a new amendment to the Constitution that basically overturns the Supreme Court's decision that they made on July 1st, stating that a president would be immune to immune to any crimes if they were committed during in official acts. Okay, so if an official act could be deemed a crime, he'd be immune to prosecution. Thus, basically giving the basis to dismiss the January 6th trials. Not that Trump did anything wrong, but just off. So Biden wants to overturn that, and with the help of Chuck Schumer, they want to institute the No Kings Act, which basically leaves the president open to prosecution for official acts, which Biden is too stupid to realize that this is going to come back and bite him squarely in the fucking taint. Okay? Not that they have a shot in getting this passed, because it still has to make it through Congress. Congress is predominantly Republican. It's going to be dead on arrival, but good luck. Aside from that, Joe Biden has no events scheduled on his calendar for the rest of the month, or even past that. And his work hours have now been reduced from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Isn't that nice? Presidential hours. I'd like that. He's basically officially done. He's not even running the fucking country anymore. Not that he really was to begin with. They just wanted you to believe that. Okay? You hardly even hear him mentioned in the news, if you notice that. Okay? At this point, they just got him standing there. He's collecting a paycheck. He's basically taking money under false pretense, for real this time, and basically stealing from the American people. So, in light of that, I bring you a brand new segment. It's called Cackling Kamala's Crazy Corner. That's 4Ks, kids. So, let's talk about the darling of the Republican Party, shall we? Kamala Harris. You know, the media would love for you to believe that this woman is just like the second coming of Christ in heels. Seriously. They are like talking about her as if we never seen her before. This is the same fucking media, by the way, okay, that said that Biden should drop her from the ticket because she's so unpopular that she's dragging Joe Biden down. I don't make this shit up. Now that they brushed Biden aside, they're trying to put the spin doctor bullshit, making her seem like she's a fucking delight. Like she's going to run the country so well. Like she's going to do such a great job. They were cringing at the thought of this just months ago. Like, you know, so now they have these polls out that say, well, the race is tightening. Kamala Harris could overtake Trump. Kamala Harris could beat Trump. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way. I mean, I don't even think they can cheat big enough. Okay, there is no... You can't... If we had, like, a fucking honest media, fine. But the media just... I mean, they blatantly fucking lied. The same fucking people that were saying she should die in a horrible car accident months ago, and just she's invigorating the populace. She's really invigorating the party. Why? Because she had Megan Thee Stallion on. Like, I mean, she's bringing out fucking hip hop stars and celebrities because, you know, they're all Democrats because they're fucking retarded. Okay, she won't talk about policy. All she wants, I was the prosecutor and I'm going to prosecute Donald Trump. I'm off on goal. Okay, please, unbelievable. I mean, why don't we take a look at the Biden-Harris accomplishments? Not that she actually had anything to do with them, but she was there, so she perpetrated it. So we call it the Biden-Harris administration. Let's look at the Biden-Harris accomplishments. They allowed 15 million unvetted illegals into the country. She was capped as the borders are. There you go, Kamala. Historic inflation crisis, record high gas prices in all 50 states, record high consumer debt, released terrorists into the country, the Ukraine-Russia war, the Israel-Hamas war, disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, violent crime skyrocketing everywhere, tried to jail their political rival Donald Trump in the name of democracy, lied to the American public about Joe's decline in the name of democracy, declared war on American energy in the name of democracy. There's record low test scores for kids K through 12. They're basically turning our children into fucking momos. The most unpopular president and vice president in history, that's documented fact. But yet, she's the darling of the fucking Democratic Party. So much so that they started a new group. White Dudes for Kamala. That's like, you know, if you started a group like Bouillons for Trump, right? There would be fucking outrage. But because it's White Dudes for Harris, it's okay. And let's look at the white dudes. Jeff Bridges, a half senile fucking Democrat-loving celebrity. Joseph Gordon-Hewitt. Like, what the fuck have you done in the last 20 years, you twerp? And my favorite, Pete Buttigieg. You know, like, I don't know if there's anything more than 3 members to this group. Okay, and if you're walking around with a T-shirt or a hat and you want to advertise yourself as a white dude for Kamala, chances are you're a white dude that's single or you're taking it up the fucking ass. Okay, like you're a white dude that sits on the toilet to sprinkle and you tuck it between your legs and you have feelings and you cry a lot. And you wear like very tight short pants with your ankles showing and you don't like socks. You're one of those white dudes. Nobody wants you. Now, her VP pick is imminent. Okay? Imminent. And the favorite, the one that people seem to think is going to be favored is the governor of fucking Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. Now, he's been stumping for Kamala ever since ever since they were nominating her. And it makes sense for the Democrats to push her towards Josh Shapiro. I'm going to tell you why. Because they feel that this might solidify the waning Jewish vote for the Democrat. You know, historically, the majority of the Jewish population vote Democrat. And I don't fucking understand. There are some smart ones. Don't get me wrong. I know a few. Okay? There are some intelligent Jewish people out there that vote conservative, okay, because they understand that Democrats take money out of their pocket when the Republicans put it back. And you would think, you know, Jewish people being shrewd business people would all be fucking conservatives. But they're not, which I don't get, but that's a story for another. So the majority of them do vote Democrat. And right now, they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm not sure. If you're a Jew and you're voting Democrat right now, you're a fucking retard, okay? I'll tell you why. Even if they put Shapiro in, Shapiro, if he had a set of fucking balls, would go, fuck you to the Democratic Party. I'm going to become a Republican. The Democratic Party is the same party that perpetrated slavery in the South. They're the same party that were responsible for the Civil War. They're the same party today that harbors and promotes anti-Semitism. Okay? They're the party that says Hamas is a victim. They're the party that's chastising Israel for defending themselves after a fucking unprompted, heinous attack. They're the ones that are telling Israel they should stand down and call a ceasefire, while Gaza and Palestine harbor known fucking terrorists of the Israeli nation. They're the party that sides and allows Palestinian protests in cities, outside of government buildings, in universities. They're the party that looks the other way when these protests become violent with Jewish students. They feel that having a Jew on the ticket would promote Jewish voting. It's like Hitler, you know, saying, "This is my friend, he's a Jew." Okay? Yeah. You know, just to put this in perspective for you. If you're a Jew and you vote Democrat, knowing all of this, again, the Democratic Party has known anti-Semites in their ranks. AOC in the squad. Okay? Kamala Harris. Right? If you're a Jew and you're voting Democrat, you're a disgrace to your people. You're no different than the Jews who drive Mercedes-Benzes, which kills me because Mercedes made the ovens and the transport vehicles, along with BMW and Audi and Volkswagen in World War II. The same company that provided transportation and the fucking ovens and aided and abetted in genocide, okay? and them manufacturing luxury automobiles that Jewish people seem to enjoy. Okay? That's no different than voting Democrat. The same people that support terrorism, basically, gave Iran billions of dollars. They basically, fucking handed Hamas this goddamn, the weapons to fucking attack the Israels. And then basically told Israel, maybe don't do nothing, okay? They promote anti-Semitism. They hate Jews. They hate everybody, okay? That's the same people they're voting for. Makes no sense. They're driving Mercedes-Benzes, the same vehicles that aided in abetting in genocide during World War II. These are fucking idiots, okay? So I can tell you, any Jew that I know has a brain in their head, votes Republican. They don't drive fucking Mercedes-Benzes. They drive Lincolns and they drive Cadillacs. Now, I've heard from a friend of mine that, a lot of Jews don't like Lincolns because Henry Ford was an anti-Semite. Well, I don't know if Henry Ford was anti-Semitic or not. I do know that Henry Ford didn't sell Germany ovens, didn't provide transportation to concentration camps. I do know that. What his personal take on the Jewish population is, I don't know. Okay? I do know that a Lincoln is a nice car. No different than a fucking Mercedes. It's just that company didn't help destroy the Jewish population during World War II. I do know that General Motors didn't have anything to do with that either. Okay? Or Chrysler or anything else. Just saying. Okay? Just putting that out there for people who feel like if Shapiro is the running mate, they're safe. Anyway. I can't stand this fucking Kamala Harris. Every time she talks, it makes the blood and the blood run through me fucking hot. Hey, baby, what's going on? What's up, Pops? How you doing? Hey, baby. Oh, hey, Big Mama. Listen, we missed you last week. Oh, you did, baby? You missed Big Mama? No, I was just being sarcastic. That's right, Big. Nobody fucking missed you. Shut the fuck up, Leroy. I ain't talking to your dumb ass. Okay. Can we get back to the show now? That's right, baby. What we doing on Black and White today? Well, I have a special treat for everybody on Black and White. Yeah, what's that? What we comparing to today? We're not going to compare anything on Black and White. We're going to be the comparisons. What you mean, baby, we going to be the comparisons? I mean, we're going to do a Black and White Q&A. What you mean Q&A? Questions and answers. You guys are black. I'm not. There you go. There's your Black and White. Right? Hey, that motherfucker, that sounds smart to me. You know what? I like that shit. Oh, baby, you're so intelligent and handsome. Okay, Big Mama. Okay. So you want my opinion, too? Well, since you're here, mine is a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody want your opinion. You shut up, Leroy. He just said he wanted to hear from me, too. He only said that because you're standing there breathing down his motherfucking neck. Okay, can we get back to the show? That's right, man. Come on. What kind of questions we got? Okay, so first topic. Interracial dating. Interracial? You mean like, black and white kind of dating? Yeah, black and white kind of dating. What do you think, Pops? Well, they say once you go black, you never go back. Is that what they say, mother? Shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to you, bitch. But you know something? I don't mind. You know what? I don't discriminate when it comes to pussy. I take every pussy that come my way. Because you know something? Pussy beautiful. Okay, I gave you that one. But what do you prefer? I prefer the ones that say yes. Shut the fuck up, you nasty motherfucker. Ain't nobody saying yes to your ass. But you know what, baby? I answer your question. I'm sure I'm going to be delighted with this answer. Interracial dating like black and white, you know what I'm saying? Like, is you considered white? Bitch, did he look white to you? Or shut up, Leroy. He Italian. Is that why? Is that interracial? Yeah, I guess you can call it that. Well, then in that case, baby, oh yeah. Ooh, Lord, I would love me some interracial date. Okay, all right, let's move on. Can we talk about, we're moving on. Okay, so like preferred cuisine. You mean like favorite food? Yeah. Well, I prefer me some soul food, baby. Ain't nothing better. I like a lot of different food, but I like, ain't nothing better than some fried chicken, collard greens, macaroni and cheese. I love all that shit right now. And maybe some Chinese food. Chinese food good too. They have chicken wings and stuff, right? Yeah, that's not really Chinese food, but yeah, I guess you'd eat. Big Mama, Baby, you know what my favorite food is? I'm afraid to know. Italian, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like some big Italian sausage. Okay. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You just got the... You shut up, Leroy. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. I done told your ass. Shut the fuck up. Okay, how about politics? What do we think, guys? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Kamala Harris. Ain't nobody voting for that bougie bitch. First of all, she ain't even one of us. She don't even know what the fuck she is. One minute she Indian, next minute she black. She's just dumb. That's what she is. Who the fuck want a black woman president anyway? That bitch can't do shit. Trump. My man, Donald Trump. I'm Pops, and I'm here saying black people love Donald Trump. That's right, baby. You know, that Kamala Harris, she just a pain in the ass. I like Trump. Donald Trump, he our man, baby. He gonna fix everything. You like Trump, right? Yeah, but I like what you like, baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but back up a little bit. All right. Okay, guys, so that was your Q&A. I hope you enjoyed doing it. That's right. You know what? We gotta do more of that shit. That's right, baby. Maybe we do something without this motherfucker over here. You shut your ass up, baby. Leroy, I'm gonna kick your motherfucker. You can try, baby. You can try, but you know what? I'm gonna bust your fucking teeth or whatever teeth you got left, bitch. You know what? He's just an angry motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He just angry because I think he got hemorrhoids and shit. But you know what Big Mama got? I don't want to know. Well, you come upstairs later, baby, and you going to find out. Okay, well, that was nice. Alrighty. Okay, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop on to that maniacal magic express and the mayhem and fucking read the crazy train's about to leave the station. But, woo-woo! First stop, Baldwin, Missouri. So a 76-year-old man is suing for loss of consortium because he can't fuck his 88-year-old wife because she ate bad liverwurst, got listeria, and has the shits. So... here's Patrick and Sue Fleming. Apparently, old Patty likes him mature. Sue is fucking 88 years old, and they're suing Boar's Head because he doesn't have the companionship and consortium of his wife because she's too busy shaking and has the Hershey squirts because of the liverwurst. First of all, who the fuck eats liverwurst? Okay? It's disgusting. It's like spreadable bologna. It's fucking gross. It's like bologna paste. It's bologna paste in a fucking tube that tastes like liver. Okay? It's like an old person thing. My father liked fucking liverwurst. It's disgusting. Right? And then you're 76 years old. What are you doing? First of all, she's 88. Who wants to fuck an 88-year-old? Okay, I know 88-year-old guys that don't want to fuck an 88-year-old broad. This guy, apparently, like we're supposed to believe at 76 years old, he's getting it on for a fucking 88-year-old broad. Okay? He's lucky if it moves once every 6 months. At 76 years old, he's got to take a fistful of fucking Viagra and a Hail Mary. Okay? I know guys half his age can't fucking do nothing. Thankfully, I have good genes. But that's not the point. Okay? Like... what was this, like a routine that they do? Like, let's get some liverwurst and fuck? Like, give me a fucking break, man. Suing Boar's Head for loss of consortium. The liverwurst was bad. If anything, he should be happy about this. Maybe he can find himself a nice, young, like, 78-year-old and, you know, get it on. Unbelievable. Fucking things that go on in Missouri. Okay, kids, next stop, Paris, France. So the Summer Olympics. Wow. I was sitting in a bar watching that, and I was just stunned. Okay, so after the unnecessary opening, where a fairy's nuts were showing, yeah, that happened on national television. Fucking Fruit's wearing booty shorts and he's hanging brains right there on NBC. That's nice. Okay. Well, the closing scene that most people thought was an interpretation of Da Vinci's painting of the Last Supper, which caused the Catholics and Christian lunatics to have explosive shits, much like Sue Fleming in Missouri after eating a Listeria sandwich. Well, calm down, holy rollers. Okay, it had nothing to do with the Last Supper. It was an interpretation of the Greek god of wine and excess, Dionysus. Now, what does a bunch of drag queens and a big blue painted fag have to do with the Olympics? Nothing. Okay? Like, I sort of get the Greek thing. Okay? Like, I'm about to piss off all the Greeks. Sorry, Jimmy. But, like, the Olympics started in Greece. Okay? And, there's that saying that they never leave a man's behind. Yeah, but that's, again, I don't understand why they had to go there. It's just fucking woke stupidity. Okay? As a matter of fact, there's a Greek term to properly describe this. It's called Ilithios Malakas. And if you know, you know. Okay? While we're in Paris, exploring the Summer Olympics, which is just eventful every week. This week, there was an Olympic event. It was female boxing. And there were two women. One was from Italy, and the other one, I don't know if she was from Romania or like Nigeria or whatever the fuck. Obviously, she was a chick with a dick. Because that seems to be the theme this year's Summer Olympics. So they put these two women in the ring. One being a legitimate woman, the other one being one who had their dick cut off, or basically a guy with a dick, okay, who had it origamied. And the guy, obviously, surprisingly, beat the shit out of the girl. Like, he hit this fucking Italian broad so hard he rung her fucking belt. Like, I mean, just bang! Just beat the shit out of her. So he obviously won the fight. You know why? Because he's a guy. Okay? I guess it's okay to beat the shit out of a chick now, as long as you're just wearing a skirt when you do it. Because the Olympics doesn't seem to have a problem with this. Like, well, it was a women's competition. That's not a fucking chick. If it's two women beating their brains, then fine. You stick a guy in that fucking ring, 9 times out of 10, that guy is going to beat the fucking shit out of whatever woman is in there. Okay? A guy is a guy. Now, granted, I have seen some women beat the shit out of some guys, but these guys are built like fucking twinks. Okay? But all in all, and this isn't the first time a girl's gotten hurt because they let a guy who's pretending to be a girl whose brain don't work into an Olympic event or into a sporting event. Okay? So this is becoming a big thing. And the Olympics doesn't seem to have a problem with it. It's just us normal people that go, it's a guy. So feminism has come a long way, hasn't it? Huh? Hey, liberals, isn't wokeism fun? Every day I wake up, Twilight Zone. All right, kids, your sports update. So, MLB. Yankees and Blue Jays tonight at 7:05. Mets and Angels tonight at 9:38. Phillies and Mariners tonight at 9:40. All right, kids, on Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. Well, I'm excited to say I have a brand new spot for you, okay? So, if you go down to where the Lazy Lobster is, on the corner there used to be a restaurant called The Real, okay? Everybody knows about The Real. The Real was a seafood place that didn't know it was a seafood place. It was fucking atrocious. And the only saving grace to the place is that this big deck and they'd have bands there. Big deal, okay? So anyway, the Real closed, and it was closed for quite a while. COVID, it didn't survive, and it's been closed for, I think, about 2 years now, and it was recently purchased by the owners of, Casey's and Kraft, and they turned it into a gastropub. It's kind of got like high-end steakhouse, bar and grill kind of vibe on the water. It's called James and Maine over in East Rockaway. I mean, I was there the other night. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday night. I was bored. I was going to go down to the Lazy Lobster. And as I'm walking past, it wasn't really crowded, but I saw that this new place had just opened. And I said, oh shit, let me go take a look. I got nosy. So I walked over to it and I ended up pumping in. It turns out I knew one of the bartenders. He works at Croxley's. And they had another bartender there. Her name was Olivia. Lucky me. Obviously, that girl is somebody's problem. But I got to say, the place was fucking just beautiful. I mean, nicely done. I mean, they really, they put a lot. They bought the building and everything. They really redid the place beautiful. They extended the bar. So there's no outdoor, they have outdoor dining, but that outside deck is not there anymore. It's pretty much shortened to an outdoor dining room. They made more room for dining. They made the bar bigger, which is smart, okay? Because you're on a canal and there's residential property on the other side. So if you're outdoors and you have an outdoor band, you got to cut all of that shit out by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, because you're going to have noise ordinance problems. And then if it gets known as an outdoor summer band kind of spot, you're dead in the winter. So they were smart, okay? Again, these were smart people. They own a slew of bars and restaurants. They know what they're doing. So they expanded the bar to encapsulate the deck. So they got a nice big bar room. So that guarantees you will make money all winter long because people are still going to go down there. They're just not going to go to the Lazy Lobster because the Lobster is going to be closed. So in the summertime, they're probably not going to draw as big of a crowd. But in the winter, in the fall, and the spring, they're going to be rocking. So that's good. It does help that that they have an expert chef on the premises. So I sampled some of the cuisine. Wasn't really hungry, but I had what they called their signature appetizer. These crab croquettes. They were these little mini crab cakes. There's about 5 of them to an order. Nice, not filling. There was, they're all crab meat. There's no filler in them. So it's mostly lumped crab meat, just breaded nicely in a nice fine breadcrumb, gently pan fried. Okay, delicate, delightful, crispy. Perfectly seasoned, and the way they set the plate up, as you can see, this is an artistic presentation. I love shit like this because you eat with your eyes first, anyway, right? So whoever the executive chef is knows their way around a kitchen, and it was a nice, perfectly balanced dish. So the plate was dotted with a garlic remoulade and pickled crudité. So you had shishito peppers, you had pickled cauliflower and pickled carrot, and it all balanced nicely with, because when you see, the garnish isn't just there for looks, it's also there to help cleanse your palate. So you gotta know how to eat, okay? So you take a little bite of the crab cake, you take some of the pickled cauliflower or shishito peppers, or you mush it together in one bite, and it's all balanced, and it's just it was a lights out experience as far as an appetizer goes. Okay, they have a full service whiskey bar, wine bar, craft beers, just a nice, elegant setting, casual but nice. I was looking at the rest of their menu and it looks very exciting. I can't wait to go back and try it. Okay, they have prime steaks. Okay, one of the things that jumped out at me, they have a Wagyu strip. Okay. New York strip is usually my go-to cut. A Wagyu strip has a lot of marbling in it, so it's like the best of both worlds. That caught my eye. Also, they have a gnocchi with pistachio, pesto, and burrata, which just looks fantastic. I saw somebody order it, and you could put burrata on a shoe, and it would be good. Gnocchi with pesto, again, good summer. That's a nice summer dish, or a fall dish. I love pesto sauce, and I love gnocchi, and of course you add some burrata to it, and you're good to go. The place looks lights out. I encourage you to go down there and check it out, okay? I've only been open about a week, but it looks like they got their shit together fast. I didn't see anybody in the weeds. Everything was humming nicely. Looks like a good spot. Go check it out, kids. Okay, on What the Fuck Was That? We're going to talk about false eyelashes, otherwise known as cum blockers. I was unaware of this term until very recently. I was at a bar and my friend's wife, some chick walked in and she had the fan eyelashes, and my friend's wife looks at me, she goes, "Oh, check out this girl's cum blockers." I went, "Her what?" She goes, "Cum blockers, her eyelashes, Tommy." I went, "Cum blockers?" She goes, "Yeah, that's what they're called, cum blockers." I said, "Never heard this fucking term before." And she's a little older than me, this chick. She goes, "Never heard that before?" I'm like, "No, that's what they are. They're cum blockers. That's why girls wear them. Because, you close your eyes. It's like a windshield wiper." I was so fucking amazed by this term that I was like mesmerized for like 10 minutes. Now, then of course my brain starts working. So, you notice more black and Hispanic women. tend to be rocking the fucking cum blocker. So I'm thinking these broads are just running around, just choking cocks down their fucking throat, like the end of the world is coming. Which isn't a bad problem to have if you're on the receiving end. Then I got to thinking, how come you don't see a lot of Jewish women wearing them? Now, bear with me. Growing up as a kid, especially in Brooklyn, it's like a thing among guys. We all know, Jewish women, they can't cook for shit, but they have other talents. Okay, use your fucking imagination. Now, I've wandered into the kosher forest a few times. And yes, it's true, they cannot cook. But they got other talents. Now, I'm not saying they're better or worse at it than anybody else, but more often than not, they're willing. I know a couple of broads from the neighborhood, happen to be Jewish, you go out to dinner with them and right away they're in there, Again, that's why they're popular. The only problem I will say that I've experienced with Jewish women, as soon as they do that, the next thing they want to do is kiss you. Get the fuck away from me. Okay? If I wanted to know how my dick tasted, I'd take up yoga and suck my own cock. Get out. Go rinse your mouth out with some scope. Here's a breath mint. Chew some gum. Wait 20 minutes and let the saliva in your mouth kind of clean it for. The girl with the shit hanging on your. Get away. I've actually palmed women in the forehead. But amazingly enough, I don't really ever see women wearing the fucking cum blockers. Jewish women. I never see them wearing it. I don't understand. Okay? I can't be the only person. As a matter of fact, I know I'm not the only person who knows that stereotype. If you grew up in Brooklyn or anywhere in Queens, okay? Regal Park, Howard Beach, Five Towns. That's why the guys in Goodfellas always dated the chicks in the Five Towns. We knew that trick back then. You'd come out here, especially Long Island Jewish girls. Anyway, enough about that. So yeah, next time you see a girl with false eyelashes, they actually have a practical use. All right, kids, on right or racist. By the year 2055, the largest immigration group to migrate to the United States will be Hispanics, according to a 2015 Pew Research Center analysis. Well, that's racist. Hispanics are already the largest group. By 2055, the largest group will be Asians. All right, kids, PSA. So, the theme of the show seems to be the Summer Olympics. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happens to be what's going on. And I don't really watch the Summer Olympics. I don't like it. It's stupid. But, anytime you're in a bar, lately, it seems to be taking over as far as every fucking channel because there's nothing aside from baseball, which actually was on a hiatus yesterday. That's all that really is to watch. So, I went out yesterday for my buddy's birthday. It was his birthday, so I went to one of the local bars here to have a drink, and of course they have it on. So I'll watch it just so I don't have to talk to people. Truthfully, that's usually why I watch sports in a bar. So I was watching, and they had the high beam gymnasts on, and I'm thinking to myself, because they got to do a close up of the beam and then their feet. Why do they have to show their feet? They're all knuckly and gross. And then my buddy, as I'm looking at this, I look up and I see this girl's fucking orangutan feet gripping the high beam. And you see the fucking knuckles on her feet, the bunions and the corns, and it's like a salad on a hand, and it's just grabbing. And my idiot friend next to me goes, wow, they must be fucking great in the shack. And you know what? Maybe he's right because of all the flexibility and things that they do, but I'll never know because I can't get past their gnarly feet. Okay? any one of these broads would have to wear fucking Timberlands to even think about getting lucky with me. Like, they'd have to go to bed with Timberlands on their fucking feet, and I have to never have seen their feet, ever, because you can't erase the picture, okay? So they'd have to have Timberlands on. Get the fuck out of here. Disgraziato. I mean, they're like, look, next time you see, look, I shouldn't be the only one who gets horrified. Anyway, stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? Spend your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.